In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to debug C++ code in Google Gemini. First, open Google Gemini in your browser. You don't need anything fancy here. Just access the interface so you can interact with the model. Keep in mind that Gemini analyzes code and explains issues, but it doesn't compile or run your program, so you'll still use your usual compiler or IDE to verify fixes. Next, paste your C++ code snippet. Aim for a minimal example that reproduces the problem. Include the relevant headers, the function or class that's failing, and any code needed to understand the context. Keep anything sensitive out of your snippet. If you already have compiler errors or warnings, you can paste those below your code as well. That gives Gemini more clues and often speeds up the diagnosis. Now ask Gemini to find and explain errors or potential issues. Be explicit about what you want. If you're stuck during compilation, say you're looking for compile time errors like missing headers, type mismatches, or template instantiation problems. If your code compiles but behaves incorrectly, ask for logical errors such as off by one mistakes, incorrect conditions, or lifetime and ownership issues. Request line-by-line explanations so you can see exactly where and why something is wrong. Ask for suggested fixes or improvements, and if useful, invite best practices or optimizations, things like safer memory handling, clearer control flow, or performance tweaks. A prompt like, "Analyze this C++ snippet for logical bugs, explain issues line by line, and propose corrected code," works well. Generate the debugging analysis by submitting your prompt and letting Gemini respond. Read the explanation carefully. Look for direct references to line numbers or variable names, and compare the suggested reasoning to your intent. If Gemini offers alternative code, scan it for clarity and consistency with your style. If anything is unclear, refine your prompt to narrow the focus. For example, by asking it to reconsider a specific function or edge case. Finally, apply the suggestions and test the code for correct functionality. Implement changes incrementally so you can see the effect of each fix. Recompile, run your tests, and verify the behavior with both typical inputs and edge cases. If the problem persists, update your snippet and error messages and ask Gemini to reanalyze. Iterate until the output matches your expectations and the code is clean, readable, and warning-free. That's the process. Open Gemini, paste your code, ask targeted questions, generate the analysis, and implement and test the fixes.